because, yeah.
I do have another Carver Sadist, and they're pretty good at doing it.
So, yeah, Carver Sadist are not attack-focused.
I mean, they're slightly...
No, they're balanced.
Offensive-focused.
Yes.
They're speed-focused, actually. It's like speed down.
Yeah, but he's level 1, so...
Yeah, but their speed is down, and it's tied with their others, so it must be speed-focused.
No.
Wait. What?
Nope. Their main thing is that
their speed is always 20, no matter what.
I don't know level, but their effects are set at level 1%.
Oh.
But yeah, they're fragile. That's all I can really say is they're fragile. I don't like you, but I don't know what to make of your trade. It is so
yeah, it's
hard to
basically
understand.
gamble damage. But
I kind of like this one, even because your enemies will always all have the same debuffs.
Well, they'll always have at least first.
Yeah, and so this will always apply to everything. So if you hit an enemy, you kind of hit them all. That said, there's usually, by the time you get under attack, there'll only be a few enemies left. So I guess you don't really get the most out of that. I hadn't thought of that. You have green hair.
Although if you fuse Wicked Carver with him,
He has cool hands. That's not helpful.
Oh, there is the Paragon for doing additional damage.
Right.
That is
He's definitely not an attacker, but that's...
Well, you can have both a caster and an attacker.
Right, we just don't want to be the same monster. What do you got going on? I mean, you're not bad for this, but you're not good for it either. You don't want a Griffin team, because it's a cockatrice, it can't be both.
Lies.
But it can't be both at the same time.
And Herbling is only useful for the one...
For the Grove Tender.
Otherwise, it's not really a...
Dang it, we want to use a lot of both... We want to use a lot of death spells, but we're probably going to end up using a good bit of nature, too, unless we really devote ourselves to death, which... No, we're only good. Dang it, because...
Well, nature is the one with crushing impact.
But Flood of Darkness is going to get more done. So.
Yeah.
We definitely want the Liches, but we're probably going to fuse them into something.
Yeah.
Keep going around. I guess we could look in the summoning machine for good attackers.
Oh, do you really want to go that focused?
Just trying to figure out what to fuse. What were we figuring out using?
The Carver. I was just saying if you fuse the Carver with something that has high attack, it will increase its attack and make it attack
No, I think there was something we were contemplating using, and we contemplated using the Carver with it.
Oh no, I said that you had a guy already on your team that you could fuse it with.
3 cockatrice?
I don't remember. I just know that there was something that we were talking about. And then I referred back to it.
You know, you could help us get a bunch. I mean, I don't really see any reason not to bring this guy along. Alright, we don't need this. We bring one of them. It will add to. I mean,
Yeah, it can give a chance to cast the boost spell.
yeah, and also just can give us a turn 0 craziness. Though I guess we will have. If enemies go for us, we'll just have craziness as soon as their turns start. Which is neat. But...
And you could also, if you have a chaos type, you can fuse, or you can cast internal destruction, which also is.
That's for ally damage to self damage. Corpse explosion is like a worthless thing. It's also not
Mogwai is actually really cool. If you can summon another one, you should.
Yeah, Mogwai, I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff.
Because of the speed focus.
Yeah, he can do anything as long as it's damage. Oh, someone else has stuff on Andric too. I swear there was somebody, but I forget who he was.
I don't know.
What engine would go well with everybody? What would be able to support what we have going on? That's weird. Someone got deleted. In the secret.
Whatever, we forgot. Let's look for stuff that we know we want to fuse and fuse them and get that taken care of.
Oh, that's right, the mummies. They have good attack.
Yes,
That's what it is.
Yes, so fuse a mummy with a carver.
That's
Have a carver, because having a guy on the team defending means that he's, Pikachu, and that's...
Oh, he's peaceful. I'll have to change that.
Because you want him faster.
And stronger. Let's see, we want 2 mummies, so I guess we'd want 2 attackers, since we have people who are good at what they do. Of course, one of those could just be one of the cockatrice, since they're balanced.
Mm-hmm. You could.
We could probably go all death.
I don't want to have a team that's all something.
Why?
I guess since you're not doing the damage, it doesn't matter.
That much. So I guess we could also look and have more secret stuff using Generous. We have a little bit of life.
And you have Crushing Impact.
Right.
Oh, secret stuff all life?
Yes. But everyone's already going to have a little bit because of Big Witch Doctor. We can have more stuff. I guess we really want, we could probably go with Incarnate.
But it's not a life type, it's nature type.
Nature, I meant nature. We don't want life. We want...
Yes, we do need nature in it.
The self-damage is death, nature, and sorcery. In that order, I'd say, in usefulness.
Well, nature, I would have at least one nature.
They can be a caster. Or do we want to, again, go all in on an archetype of damage thing?
Archetype.
Like, I guess we probably want our secondary... Well, we want to have our secondary engine to synergize with this.
Yeah, but it can synergize fine to have attackers and spellcasters. That's not a problem in and of itself. That's what you're trying to do.
True, I guess we go with cast spam and we'll run out of juice.
Yes.
Well, there's not much... I don't know how we're doing it. Synergize.
It's your backup anyway. It doesn't need to be flawless.
It needs to be strong.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be flawless.
No.
Hopefully you don't need to use it most of the time.
We'll have to use it some.
I know. Well, of course we'll have to use it some of the time. That's why we're making it in the first place. But we just won't need to use it most of the time, ideally.
That said... Limp's probably going to be better to fuse into something else to make it nature type.
Yes. That's right.
So for the basic, we want to go caster. We don't need to go more cockatrice. We don't have for everybody.
Yeah, no, you want a caster of some sort.
I said if we go heavy on intelligence, then we're not going heavy on health. The more health we have, it's both defensive and it will allow us to do more damage via cursed. Because they'll be doing more damage to us, and thus they'll be taking.
Yeah, but again, I thought you weren't banking on it mostly being cursed.
No, it's mostly the fact that they're punching each other in the face all the time.
Yeah, so you don't need to bank on that.
But it helps, definitely. And we could get some damage in that sense through the use of giants, which are also nature people.
The biggest thing you need with giants, though, is your
Health.
giant who has health is going to be the one you want provoking, and you want its defense low.
If he's provoking, he's not attacking.
Right, but
Then what good is this trait if he's not attacking?
why is that the one that you're picking?
This one wants to cast, this one wants to attack, this one also wants to attack.
And there are other giants.
Alright. Should have broken out to get a little something extra.
Well, I'm saying if you're using a giant, the idea of the giant would be to have it, give it as low a defense as possible and make it provoke.
Well, as low as possible, but not high. Generating. Stealing, healing when the enemy heals, that seems a bit unreliable.
Especially because of what you have going on.
There, okay, I guess he'd be the provoking type.
Yeah. I mean, but he's avoiding damage nullifies the point.
That's true. So yeah, that's what we got. None of this seems that useful.
The healing one makes sense, because if he is taking damage, you want him to recover his health.
I was thinking it would be both as having high health, he's not dying, and as a giant, his high health allows him to do more damage, so you have a backup damage dealer and someone who's not dying. I guess we're not dying. I guess we might be able to rely on Captain Safety.
Well, if you're just worried about not dying, yes, Captain Safety should take care of you. What I'm talking about with these is, if you're really worried about the reflecting damage, you're going to want them to provoke, or else they might attack someone else.
Well, everyone reflects damage.
Yes, but if you're worried about the more health, if they attack something else that doesn't have as much health, then it's irrelevant. Now, another thing you could do is you could get an Ashmouth Cerberus and give it some spells that you want everyone to have.
I can just give everyone the spells I want to have pretty easily.
I meant, like, if you wanted to have, like, them all have, the booze spell, or
Yeah,
if you wanted them to all have
I guess we can't.
crushing impact, or things like that
Here's
that aren't their type, instead of using as much generous if you don't have to.
We should. Really attack just seems like a pretty good idea, given that the spells you're casting don't really care about intelligence much.
Correct. If you're just doing buff and debuff, you don't need to worry about intelligence as much. Now, one of the things you could focus on is debuffs make them attack each other more, correct?
No.
Or do more damage or whatever?
No.
What was the 5% involving debuffs then?
Don't know? Oh, when they cast, when they try and buff each other, there's a chance they'll debuff each other instead of being healed.
Oh no, it's the scorpion thing.
Yes. Oh. More debuffs, they have been more likely to attack each other.
So you could have attackers that give debuffs when they attack, such as burning from the angels, and
or creatures that have other ways of spreading debuffs. That's a great idea, probably. I didn't think of that.
Sounds like a thing to help me.
Because we don't want to spend. We have limited spell slots. Or just again, just non-spell, really. Most angels, but I'm looking at things that can spread debuffs better than that. Because that's just one at a time to the targets.
Well, again, are there things that give to all as part of their traits?
It's exactly the wrong debuff, but we have things like this. Not this exactly, because it's confused, and they're already confused.
I don't think there's things like that for the others. The only ones I can think of is the
No, I'm sure there is.
a freet that gives burning to everyone, and if you have that one thing, it gives it to your guys as well to heal.
Which is not.
Yeah, but it won't do it unless you have that trait. But it will give everyone burn. And then the sirens, I think, give some debuffs or something, don't they?
Yeah, they favor sleep, which is not useful here, and confused, which is not useful here. Scorn and silence, which
Or 50/50.
yeah, because they prevent enemies from doing things. I guess they can still do the other.
One of the
When
There's
it attacks, it causes burning. If he does it twice, it burns everyone.
what was that bottom? What was the one two down? Crossfire. What was crossfire?
When they take burning damage, it hurts their friends.
What was the defend or
It makes burning stronger.
And then what's that one?
Yeah, burning lasts forever.
Oh, that's right. That's it.
Which isn't bad.
Well,
No.
most of the time it should hopefully be done within a couple turns, so that it would still have the length of burning anyway.
Oh, there's a
Oh
trait.
yeah,
The-
one of these might be useful.
Huh? I never used one.
Read through them.
I don't like that one.
No, that one's not useful. There are some though that are useful.
I don't like cascading,
Yeah, I don't think that's good. This one's useful depending on
but
what you're doing.
not for this.
Yeah. That one's useful.
Potentially, but not.
That one's not very useful for us. What the hell?
Oh, I mean, I guess it gives you more. It makes them pretend they're generous.
Yeah, it gives basically generous to the first spell gem of everybody.
Pretty loud as the attacker, though.
You need to be an attacker.
True enough.
Other thing.
Oh, these can afflict, but they have to get attacked. But they can.
Yeah,
everybody.
that's unlikely though, because the whole goal is not to be a
Sleeping is not going to work for it. There's a Pandemonium trait that makes you cast Affliction at the start of battle.
Gorgon can give stone.
Yeah, they a lot of them can. Let's see which one is the best. That's just normal on attack. Start of battle. Maybe with better traits for that, but it's not bad. Single target. Attacked. More damage against. Oh, he's better at burning.
I mean, it is a debuff, so it will increase it.
Yeah, how to use for blind. It being a debuff.
But
And again, they do seem to have intelligent targeting to an extent. I was confused. Well, Nimblers, Nimblings, they know what they want to do, but it's not what I want to do. Ooh, these guys love to debuff. No, that requires him to have debuffs, and we don't want debuffs.
yeah, I think a lot of them spread the debuffs you have to others.
Start of each enemy's turn, they get a random debuff.
I mean, they will be getting turns.
I mean, I said this.
And it's at the start of the turn, which means it automatically increases it.
That's yet another thing I want to fuse into something else, of course.
Mhm. Oh, someone has just discovered Torin for the first time.
Enemies deal less damage and take more damage for each debuff they have, which works out kind of funny for what we are doing.
Yeah, I don't know if it matters at all.
When we get a debuff, there's a small chance, there's a 40% chance to not get it and give it to an enemy instead. You know that we'll be getting that many debuffs if we're doing things. Masochist wants to have debuffs. Not me law. Now that's something.
Oh, so it can double.
Yes, which they're
Is a significant increase.
because they're guaranteed to always have at least 2 as long as things are coming back.
Yeah.
You can. I kind of think he's cute. A bit cute.
I don't mind the mites.
They're not really.
Even if they don't have webs.
Maybe they're actually spiders.
That's what I think. I mean, spiders and mites are both chelicerates. I use the search thing on Discord more to find my own posts than anything.
Creep mummy. His head is huge. Whoa. So I guess we're going on a sort of Defiler-ish theme. Except Captain Safety's there to say hello.
Oh yeah, we have to follow.
I mean, Defiler is a special organization.
Oh.
Got another one.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get some plague doctors. Some of
Yeah,
them
but that's for being.
Some of them are.
yourself.
Some of them. Some of them want other things to be debuffed. Unicorns don't. Smogs? They sound debuffy.
I think there was one that they started with poison.
Maybe not. No, I think we can be start with poison, but it's healthy poison. Nope, so they're basically just different.
I mean, unless I guess you have the leopard that does spread debuffs.
We could be on fire, and that still just debuff on attack, and this might does it just.
Oh, is
better.
it on attack? I thought it was
Yeah, when you
the
attack,
enemies
I
get
think
it when you get it.
Oh no, when you receive their chance, but that's at the start of battle, so I don't think it would count. No. Sanctus ain't gonna do it.
What's the point of giving an AI blind? Funny. That's the best answer.
Isn't it just great how much funnier things are when you just spell them stupidly?
Yes. That's the whole Benui thing.
Benui. Like if you just if someone is just talking and you just respond with Benui, it's funny sometimes.
No, have you not seen the PetSmart or whatever thing? See if I can find it.
See, there's this. They want the enemy to be debuffed. In a sense, doesn't this mean enemy debuffs sort of never wear off?
Yeah, the number of debuffs does not.
That's actually what we care about.
Yeah. For this, that is exactly what we want.
There's him who, when he attacks, which he's not good at, he turns all the enemy's buffs into debuffs. And there's this weird one who doesn't know what debuffs are. You think Statler is a debuff? Oh!
15? Or 15? Yeah, 15.
That's literally the same, almost same
Yeah.
as the one of.
Now,
Yeah.
I do know it can give them the debuff they already have.
That sucks since the. I mean.
The odds, the odds are still in your favor.
Alright, so yeah, that should be. Oh, I guess most of there's gonna be fusion materials, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a Coctrace, a salamander, a knife,
And a
a
captain
harp.
safety.
Oh shoot, yeah. Someone needs to. Whoever has the lowest attack gets replaced by captain. Our team is all chaos right now.
That's not surprising.
Alright.
Although Captain Safety.
Carver, you have the lowest attack, but you also technically have the most.
Thank you for contacting PetSmart customer support. My name is Todd. How can I help you? Message data rates may apply. Picture of a rabbit. I found this little guy outside alone. I was wondering if this type of rabbit is safe to keep as a domesticated pet indoors. No,
God damn it, that shouldn't be funny, but it is.
Or the...
What? I don't see the connection.
You look grumpy.
Oh,
at
yeah.
that angle.
It's pretty bad. Thanks. Hopefully. Captain Safety.
Captain Safety is going to intervene with that.
He might be a hero.
I like that these two were both in the same set unintentionally. Or, well, I mean, I got them both saved. But...
Alright, how do we deposit?
Well, you're going to fuse someone with the cart. Whoever's the
Someone
highest
with all.
attack.
I don't have any real use for chaos. None of their natures are good.
I don't know why this is a meme, but it comes up enough that it's become funny to me.
Man,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I have like 7 versions of it.
Just man,
Yeah, just man with someone either looking out at the ocean or up on a roof.
and typically some subtitles that I deleted most of.
It just says man, that's all it says.
But you know what you see.
Pokemon is trying to slowly convince us Pikachu is always fluffy, and I for one accept this future. Did you think the mouse
Oh,
was
yeah.
just a smooth head and had yellow skin like a little Simpsons
That's an
demon?
old one.
I know, but I'm scrolling through my old one.
So the Paragons are probably gonna. I think you have the material for the Emerald Paragon, right?
Yes, I have one extra Emerald Paragon.
I just realized that people keep dying and they'll lose their trades. Captain Safety, whatever. He
Wait, you
seems-
lose your traits when you die?
Yeah, your trade is only active if you're alive. Unless you're.
Oh, I see. Wait.
Oh yeah, mummy. Mummy.
Good night. And I call mummies mumbies.
Get Kirby.
Is that what they're called in that?
Yes.
M-U-M-B-Y?
M-U-M-B-I-E-S.
Oh.
Like those little ball mummies. I wrote this one. All of them look fairly unpleasant, but that's just the way he looks.
Rude.
Eggy.
Blind is kinda... yeah.
What?
They're saying that, yeah, it's not really that useful.
Oh.
So you found the one function for it.
It's just there are other things that do it better. Like the pit raid, which is like which basically is double blind, except it's probably actually useful unless it.
A double blind? Like a study?
Uh-oh.
Ohio? What about Ohio?
Uh-oh. I might end up being. Might be that everyone's still death except Captain Safety.
Memes used to be funny. Well, death type, or Captain Safety's plant type.
Yeah, he's
isn't
nature,
he?
which is what we need.
Which is the only other thing we need.
Ooh,
You like the coloration.
I like the top two.
Yeah, I like top left.
Yeah, the red looks good, but it also doesn't make any sense.
Mumbies.
Oh, clamorous cockroach, you're gonna be a fun thing to fuse. So let's go. Oh, these are fun.
The bottom right one looks almost like the regular one, except with a different color.
It really does. So that's top right. Left.
That weird reflection.
Everyone does sometimes. You don't get along that well. Oh, that only applies to it. Okay. I mean, more defense is one thing, but our defense sucks, so increasing its percentage isn't that good of a helpful, really.
I mean, one could argue the mighty number 9 logic.
Yeah. But we can do better than mighty number 9. We can do better than nothing.
It's not wrong.
Damn it.
It's not wrong.
Oh, it slaps me on the knee. Second job as Digimon. Oh, I get it, and I love that.
It's not wrong.
No, it isn't. You go. Oh. I do not like the top left.
Why?
It looks all squinty.
It looks like a Windows 95 image.
Is it though? Line up with more life than I expected. Yeah, that kind of works, right?
Yeah.
Looks sinister. I'm not sure. Captain Safety, what are you doing in slot 2? That's not where you belong.
You need to move.
Back of the line, where you can protect everyone. What?
Man, people news on the news channel these days.
Captain Safety, why are you at the front? You're moving the wrong way.
They don't look like a face anymore.
Lol. You need to be in the front. Okay, now for the matter of equipping. Oh wait, we need to change their personalities. That's scary.
Just be careful with books.
Captain Safety is going where it needs to be already. Something. Leave it at least one of anything.
At least one. I made a drawing of like a streamer.
He's not the scout.
He does look kind of like the scout.
It's because he has a hat and he's a guy. Actually, first I check to see if anyone's actually already in a decent. No.
Yeah, he
Nice.
does none of them.
Oh, this one sort of works. Whoa! Oh, stats the blink.
Bill Nye the violence guy.
Just stabbing himself in the head randomly.
No, he's stabbing it. Well, it's from
Oh.
300.
Something.
I've not had any posts in like 3 days. It's so weird. At some point I need to change the music again, but I don't want to pick another song and not like it. I'm gonna like this
Help! Help!
Help!
Alright, what equipment do you have? That's scary.
one. Like I said, if you need to, you can take them from the griffin. They all have swords.
Ah, it's hot. That means they're going to mash me a whole bunch.
I don't want you to take all off because then I have to reconnect everything over.
The Griffins mostly have a lot of helmets.
The griffins all have swords.
They don't need all swords. So I'm gonna find some.
I mean, if you take one from one of the paladin ones, I just need to go back to the paladin.
Ooh, yeah, we want help and attack on any swords we have.
But we don't have it that way, and I don't have the money to make more right now. I just made like 3 or 4 different ones recently, so I don't have a whole lot.
Do you have any helmets?
They're all on the paladin ones, like I said. We just need to go back to the paladin ones when we're done.
Then there's the matter of the
You might see if the unicorn still has its helmet.
No.
Who has that?
I mean, we need max. We can afford to make helmets.
I mean, if you don't mind them not being maxed, that's fine.
Okay.
It's just that they're not going to be maxed because I don't have enough money to max them.
No, you don't want to? What's the matter? Okay. I think Captain Safety is safe. Damn it.
Yeah, you're just walking around alone.
I'm scared. I swapped nobody with this, so I sent all the nothing.
Upgrade them, but make sure that you can still put the attack/health ones in it.
Lol, shield. I can't upgrade that.
Yeah, what tricks though? You want?
Those I'm not too picky now.
I guess attack is
Just don't return. That's cheap, right?
You can use up all that's there.
Oh,
I'm not worried about that. I can refill it. I'm not needing to buy anything urgent. You can fill it. You just have to make sure you have enough to be able to sock it.
We'll start here and then I'll put them on. 12. Word match. So. Let's see. Okay.
Oh wait, don't forget to put the emerald thing in.
Right.
Emerald attunement.
In some for some. You're stabby. You're a salamander. You're also stabby.
What does being a salamander?
I don't know yet.
I know the salamanders tend to be quick.
Salamanders are decent at everything except their miserable defense.
Which doesn't matter here because you want high health, not.
Oh, I see too, because Captain Safety has it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a shiny.
Yeah, it's max. I'll put everything in. Because that one's the one that's plus health attack. I figured that made sense for him. Alright, so on attackers, the attack damage one's good. Spell potency for spellcasters, I get it.
They'll want more spell slots, so they can actually use their intelligence for something.
And yeah, the other one can be potency if they're going to be damage casters.
Salamander doesn't know. On damage isn't that big of a deal since they're not really doing most of it.
Let's see.
So I guess less dying.
Yeah, you can do damage reduction.
Usually we want to take some damage here, but we also don't want to die needlessly.
So what don't you know about the salamander yet?
What I want them to do for a living.
Why?
I don't know if their attack and intelligence are equal.
Oh.
Their natures.
Health and speed. It doesn't help you at all.
I don't want to mix it up between both. We could maybe just go all in on health.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to have more tanky people.
Oh! Doesn't. What kind of parts you're thinking of?
I specifically whispered so it wouldn't pick up.
What?
I specifically whispered so it wouldn't pick up, so that was totally out of context.
Alright.
Everyone takes more damage. It's Emerald Attunement. Right there.
Oh, hey. Alright, what other cool toys do we have?
The scorpion thing.
Oh yeah, we can buy more of those.
Yeah, but don't you have one?
Yeah, I bought one.
Yeah, get it.
Pandemonium is yummy.
I definitely have enough of each of them.
Easier to find than this. Pandemonium juice.
At the start, you cast Affliction. That's pretty good.
Yeah, for one to have a debuff, so I'm gonna magic at them. with extra potency, which doesn't matter.
Griffins, one of those ones that's not really useful unless you already have them on that team.
I can see use for that. I don't use it on any of my Griffin teams, but I could. I wouldn't blame you if you did.
No, I mean using the
Yeah.
item doesn't make more
Right.
sense.
No. No, probably with mastery, so no. Why is that called sunny disposition? Dealing damage when we're attacking. No.
Yeah, you don't have any sorceries.
Also, it's a devil. Treating these aren't that good. Nope, that's. No.
Unlikely.
We don't need to do damage. We want them to do more damage, but not too much to us. It does not stack.
Scant salmon is never bad, but I never feel like I want to use it.
Because usually enemies only res once anyhow, and this is the arena.
Where they res plenty of times just to be really obnoxious.
It's unkind. I mean, that'd be good if we had it in that bottom liberal, but it won't. Well,
Which team gives blight? Which
sea shamblers are our team.
no,
fight.
like is it a nature or a death? I
The
imagine
sea shamblers are death.
no,
What are you
as
asking?
a spell. Is it a death spell most likely to give blight?
Death and nature both can.
They both can.
Germinate is a nature spell that gives.
Oh yeah, that's right. Germinate's pretty good too.
And Death has a spell that gives poisoned and blighted to all enemies, which is an unpleasant combo to have.
Yeah, the other one's snared though, and so Germinate's not as good for
I mean,
this setup.
Right, that said, it's also single target, but it's better against other things. It varies.
I think we're out of stuff.
Oh, heck the deck. I mean, I'd say we're functional.
Or now you can just start upgrading until you run out of mons.
Oh, habit, debit.
You're talking to the crate.
It's a good one. Oh.
Yeah, no, you can get a bunch of stuff.
Come on, you can do it. You're a begging. You can... You're going to be the biggest salamander because health is size. Yep.
And you can upgrade each one like once if you want.
Yeah, but not all of them.
Fifth? Yeah. Okay.
Well, 5 because
Oh, yeah, 5. It's good.
Alright, so yeah. 3 death, 3 nature.
Oh, it ended up going even between them?
Yep. No sorcery, but they're the weakest at this anyhow.
Sorcery would be better if you had like a spell slot on your items. Then you could just provoke it and take a chance of getting a thing. make those all generous, really.
Probably not all of them, but a lot of them.
I mean, if each one stacks, the odds.
Right, that's a heck of a lot of generous. That's, again, very generous.
It's only 6. I think I have like
We have other
18.
spells.
Yeah, but those are the ones that are most important because you can't cast them. And you're already giving a lot of them to yourself. This is the only other one you need to give them to. Darkness. Flood of darkness. Okay.
16 charges. Not bad, huh?
You can make an addition to darkness. I have plenty of those. This is going to be the...
That's the one. Well, we might actually want to cast that.
Yeah.
We're going to be jerks to enemies.
That's what death is about.
It's one of my least used classes.
Except now that you're hooked on it.
We could double curse that. If it did a thing.
As you're just in case.
I mean, we're having them set to do damaging have high intelligence. We want to use it for something. Alright, let's see what we can get. Stuff! Carver sadist, you do not get it. You're not smart enough.
Keep going. Poison gas doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, but it's sort of completely redundant.
Oh, defile.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Is poison gas enemies and defile one
No,
target?
they're both enemies. Wait. Yeah, and defile also affects more. It has more charges.
So then what the heck's the point of poison gas?
What if you don't want to blight me? In case... yeah, I got nothing. Let's see. We have plenty of debuffs. Worm Rot. I'll give him Worm Rot. I mean, weak doesn't really help our enemies, because it makes our enemies do less damage to each other, but vulnerable makes them take more from each other. Poison gas, it's, defile OP. Don't nerf, but buff poison gas. Chaos Sound. Shoot. We're going to be doing much annihilating. Everyone I thought would be doing it is nature.
Oh, they're all attack based on the death side.
Yes.
Put desecrate, not defile.
Oh, you sneaky boy. Stop! Great! I'll grab it.
You can probably change the ones on Captain Safety, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he snuck up on me. What?
Good question, to be honest.
Damage.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to have Shell Bust. What's it do again?
It lowers defense, then does damage appropriate accordingly.
Which means if you're gonna do damage, lowering their defense so that way if there's more
Sandstorm, so you can blind them and.
But they're already always blind.
No, they're not. I didn't get the harpy in.
Oh,
It would have made someone chaos.
And you didn't have anything to fuse it to.
Diffused to it. I had to put away either the salamander, the carver, or the harpy, and the harpy lost in my head.
Which harpy is it?
Marauder, I think. By 3 more friends with the death energy.
Oh, someone's fusing their avatar.
Oh, they're dangerous.
Oh, someone looked up the 2 spells after I asked it.
Sneaky.
So look and see if I have a Marauder crest.
Oh? Well, you definitely don't have 2.
I mean, this is the perfect team to use it on. The
Because
only
you're not
reason
going to use it for anything else.
yeah. Generally, the only reason I want to keep at least one is if I feel like there's a second circumstance that might use.
Yes, you have one. Glue it to someone.
Well, you can't now. Well, you'll have to salvage some ones.
Who do I punch? Essence?
Convert. Granite.
It's
Just
a
do 100.
stone!
Do it.
I made it into funny. Good talking is great. Oh, now I gotta find it. Oh wait, it's a harpy thing. It should be easy.
Bad omen.
No?
Yeah.
Really? Huh. That's weird. That is not doesn't do the harpy naming scheme of funny noises. What happened? Alright, so now they start blind. They're not always blind, but they will be for a bit. Oh, our enemies are gonna have a very bad day.
I mean,
Just
that's
will
usually the goal.
Just
though.
will show up and they'll be just like, what's even happening? I don't understand anything anymore.
They're completely confused and cursed and blind all the time.
And everything else is bad too. I mean, your intelligence isn't bad, and I need to fix something. Don't want to give you an empty slot now, do I?
Yeah, these aren't the ones that benefit from having empty spell slots.
There's a Godson who's really weird that makes your creature spells do 125% more damage if they have no spell gems equipped.
If their spells make their spells do them.
Yeah, their spells are way stronger if
So-
they have no spell gems.
So then it's for if they're.
I don't even think they can have a theory. I don't think. It could be
So it's
wrong,
only like random casts.
or just things that do spells without gems,
Mm-hmm.
which is also good for deep gem. Makes so your spell gems do way more damage, but only have 1 charge. Also a benefit if you don't need gems.
And they're both really good with the one Sparktail when it's not your turn, because sometimes those things activate when it's not your turn.
See, this only inflicts blighted and has the same energy as poison gas, but at least it does something more than just inflict a status.
Mm-hmm.
If they have blighted, it makes blighted damage. Blighted.
Although yeah, now Sandstorm's not useful.
Oh heck.
Or Smoke Bomb.
Or what? Oh yeah, we're not using snowstorm.
Although you don't want them frozen.
It's true.
What's Madness do? Oh, that's for when your teammates tap it.
It's like a
Oh.
kamikaze spell.
I see.
You know, you can't go wrong with meteor showers for nature damage.
Yeah.
That's just 1 target, though. Our necromancy didn't utilize spiderlings. We're all about them because they're nature. I thought nature
Lowering
sounds
their
like.
defense sounds good.
I thought nature. No, it doesn't lower defense. It ignores defense,
Oh, ignore.
which is also good. for damage.
Evolution, you could change everyone on your team and screw up your plan.
Yeah, that sounds fun, except for the part where it screws up your plan. I mean, this is really simple, but it's damage.